What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. That is right, we are here once again. I've got a few different uploads coming up this weekend. There'll be another Fatal tomorrow. There should hopefully be a brand new series with a few other YouTubers that is going to be great. I know you guys will love it. And if you guys of course are missing the Road to Glory, link to the second channel is in the description below where I'm uploading it. There's more content on there. Go check it out. Also, guys, if you do want GTA or COD accounts, check out prestigemaster.co.uk. Use the discount code NEPO at checkout for 10% off your sale. Link is in the description below. Now, one thing I was thinking, I haven't won the draft in a few episodes, and I look back, I've been wearing Sidemen shirts. I'm just saying, if I lose early again this time, it might just be the Sidemen shirts. They might have voodooed me and not want me to win. So with that out the way, let's get into a draft and see what we can get. If you guys wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up on the video, I would really appreciate it. Let's see what we get as formations. 3-4-2-1. Like somebody said in the comment section the other day, I'm not as good as I think I am with the 3-back formations, and you're probably right. But I have had quite a bit of success with the 3-4-2-1. 4-4-2 holding I'm not interested in. 5 back I'm not interested in. 3-4-1-2 I'm not interested in. So I'm either going to go with the 4-1-2-1-2 wide or the 3-4-2-1. 4-1-2-1-2-1 wide we went with recently and I didn't do very good with it. So let's try the 3-4-2-1. Let's give it a shot and let's see what we can get. We start off with Alves, Di Maria, Bale, Hulk and Messi. I mean, 3 La Liga players. We didn't do La Liga in the last episode, and why wouldn't you do? Why wouldn't you pick 99 Messi and 98 Ronaldo? No, and 93 Ronaldo. Do we go with Ronaldo or do we go with Neymar? We're likely to get a better version of Ronaldo. Not like, you know, to get the 98 Neymar would be unlikely. So we'll take Neymar and we'll pop him up there. Gonna have to go with Konoplyanka there, and this is already turning out to be quite a good team. But apologies for that. Ooh, I mean Jackson Martinez is the obvious choice, but that 99 pace Aubameyang is a super sub. I'm gonna take Aubameyang. I know he doesn't fit. I know he doesn't work, but he is going to be replaced by a better striker that we get later. We're going to take this orange Di Maria as well. Look at that. 2 man of the match cards, 2 informs and 1 blue card. This has started off to be a pretty good draft straight away, guys. Not going to lie. If we could get another blue card here, we can't. We get Gundogan. He doesn't help us at all. None of these guys actually help us. I suppose this guy is Spanish. We don't have any Spanish. I'm going to have to take Gundogan. Although he doesn't actually get a link right now, I'm sure he will do in the very near future. And we'll take Zurutuza right there as the next player. So the midfield is actually a bit weak. Let me take that Gerard Piqué right there for you guys. Yeah, the midfield is a little bit weak right now, which isn't the best. As we've got a little bit of Bundesliga in there, we might as well take Toprak and go La Liga, Bundesliga as our 2 options. And we'll take Godin here. And it looks like we're going to have quite a high rated first draft. We don't have a French goalkeeper, ooh, Toprak there. There you go. So it's only 68 chem, which obviously isn't great. Although we can do that and up the chem to 74. We are missing a few key players. But an 88 rated to start with, I don't mind that at all. Ooh, choices. We don't have right backs, but we could put Dani Alves at right mid on 7 chem and put Messi up a little bit higher. Or we could take this Ronaldo. But we have Kono and Neymar. I'm going to take blue Dani Alves. That's our second blue card. And we're going to do that. It was on 74 chem. It's now on 71 chem. Brilliant. I don't know how I managed to mess that up, but I managed to mess that up. But I'll take it for now. We've got a long ways to go. There you go. Oh, Jeremy Matthew is the better choice here, isn't he? Although he doesn't fit because of the goalkeeper. Bale works. Actually, Bale is a good choice as well, because then Dani Alves goes on the chem also. So we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this. No, we don't do either of that. Now we just need a better goalkeeper. Don't give me silvers. I beg you, don't give me silvers. All right, there we go. What do we get? We get this guy. I've never ever used him before. He looks average at best, but he works. He puts us up to 79 chem. We're a centre mid and a striker away from having the perfect team. And we've got a really, really high-rated team so far as well. 2 blues, 2 oranges. 3 oranges if we take Muller. He'll actually get a decent chem with Gundogan. I'm going to take him just because he's high-rated. And he gets good. He does get good chem. Look at how's that? It's an 89 rated squad right now. Obviously, a long ways to go. Bruno. Bruno works for us. Bruno does work. I know what we've got in the midfield, but Bruno's going to give us better chem, and especially if we put this guy back in, we go up to 91 chem, and we are just missing the striker that I'm confident we're going to get. We get 97 Ronaldo, and he is the striker. I'm going to play him up there. Boom. How are we only on 96 chem there? Bale's off chem, Messi's off chem, Ronaldo's off chem, Neymar's off chem, Dani Alves is off chem. That's why. We've got a lot of players off chem, but only just. We've got 3 man of the match players and 2 team of the year players so far. That's really good. What do we get out of this? We get nothing out of this, so we take Maxwell as his highest rated. Now it's just about hopefully getting a decent midfielder. We'll take Perez for highest rated. Yeah, basically just looking for a decent midfielder right now. Crondelli isn't the midfielder I was looking for. Ericsson will take because of his high rating. Tell you what, we are going to be close to a 189 or a 190 here, guys. I'm telling you. If we can get, look at that, it's an 89 rated without chem right now. If we can get of these last 3 players a really high rated midfielder like the blue Modric or the blue Iniesta, I think we might get a 190. We didn't get what we wanted, which was quite disappointing. It's still up at an 89 though, which is alright. So there's still potential depending on what we get here. I mean, we get Olivier Giroud, who's a legend in his own right. And I was probably going to drop it down. I'm probably not going to be able to get where I want to go. We get Castro, Slimani, Carvajal. I wonder if Carvajal gives Bale better chem. I've got, actually, I think we can get better chem without Carvajal. I'm gonna take Carvajal anyway. Says 188. I think if we do that and then that, doesn't that give Messi strong link? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. The team is alright. The team is not great, but the team is alright. I don't think we can get higher rating than 88. Okay, so we've got an 88 rated team. We've got 3 man of the match cards. 3 amazing man of the match cards at that. And 2 team of the year cards with a whole bunch of informs as well. What if we do that? Does that help? That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. None of it helps. Alright, so we're going to have to get a really lucky manager. 96. 97 obviously, 98. Oh, the Brazilian's pretty good. Argentinian 97, German 96. So we're going to take the Brazilian manager, and I think in that instance then if so it is a 186 it's calculated as, but if we could get it to 100 chem, which we probably could, it would go on up to a 188. But I'd probably rather play Neymar on 4 chem and Ronaldo on 9 like that. So that is the team, guys. Actually, if I put now Messi, if I swap Messi and Bale, does that give Neymar 1 more chem? It doesn't. Doesn't give Messi the 1 more chem either. If I put Dani Alves there, does that give Messi 1 more chem? Yeah, see, that gives Messi the chem. But then Dani Alves obviously is off chem, and we don't want that. And obviously I wouldn't be playing Gareth Bale there anyway. But anyway, guys, that is the team. Fantastic team, fantastic bench. The midfield, the centre midfielders, a little bit meh. Bruno is actually great. It's just this guy here, Zurutuza, that could be the problem. So we're going to see how he plays. Let's get into game number 1. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent I come up against has got a 3-4-3 team, a fantastic looking team as well. Blue Ronaldo, the position change Rodriguez, not in form, blue Dani Alves, and then a whole host of informs and a great team. A 187 for my opponent. I think it's a 186 for me with that 98 chem. But we start things off pretty well with Neymar just 8 minutes in, scoring the goal with him there. We break through the defence, and Neymar's finishing is just clinical. It's the reason why I took that Neymar. I could have waited for another Neymar, but I think his informs are just really good. just because of the increased shooting. So it went 1-0 up, happy days. And a few minutes later on, we get into the box with Messi, hits him with a stop and turn, gets into the space, the finesse from Messi, it hits the post, but we end up putting it in the back of the net. So we go 2-0 up against our opponent. However, there was time for my opponent to make a small comeback. He gets the ball on the right-hand side, plays it into Bruno. Bruno's a fantastic midfielder. Don't shy away from him. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't look at using him in draft because he's a bit slow. He's an amazing midfielder. He gets through with Araujo, I do believe his name is pronounced, and it plays it to Ronaldo. Great shot, great finish from Ronaldo. 2-1 was the goal. And at that point, he actually messaged me asking if it really was me. And it really was me. It is me. It's me. So I found out at that point, was playing against a subscriber. So when I went down in the box here for a penalty, I knew that he was going to try and dive to the top right of the goal, my side, because that's where I typically go. So I went top left, he tried to dive to the keeper's left to my right, and I put the penalty in the back of the net, making it 3-1. Almost instantly after that penalty was scored, he broke through with Cristiano Ronaldo, took the shot where the keeper saved it. Again, like, the keeper was amazing. I've never used him before, literally never used him before. This is the first game I've ever used him, and he proved to be really big for me. And he makes a good save there. Ronaldo gets in the box here, tackled him a couple of times, a bit unlucky not to get the ball back. Ball roll fake shot was good. Hits Bale, very unlucky to concede there as well. So quite unlucky to concede both goals after being 3-1 up, going to 3-3. And this was testing. I was literally sitting here as we went into extra time. I was sitting there thinking, I can't do it again. I can't do it again. I can't go out in the first round again. So I put my try-hard panties on. The ball goes up to Messi from the keeper. I get so lucky to get the ball back here. A little bit of bouncing through his players. I steal the ball with Di Maria, and it falls to Lionel Messi, and I just sprint. I just run through his defence. Messi's got a lot of energy left, a lot of stamina, and he puts it in the back of the net on 1:15. And at that point, I think my opponent went all-out attack, or at least ultra-attacking, to try and get back into the game with the 5 minutes that were remaining. And it cost him ultimately, because I brought on Aubameyang, who, of course, has got 99 pace. Aubameyang gets down that right-hand side, just destroys his defence, cuts it across to Angel Di Maria, who takes a shot. It blocks off of Vitolo, and it goes down as an own goal, but it goes in the back of the net, and we end up winning the game. So good game to my opponent. I know you are a sub, a viewer, and a watcher of Draft to Glory, so thank you for such a tough game. I do appreciate when you guys don't go easy on me, because, you know, you probably want to see me win, but at the same time, you want to win. Anyway, guys, into the next opponent, we come up against a 5-back formation. He's got blue Ronaldo and blue Messi, another La Liga team, and all I saw was Kamani in net and thought, yes. Like, I know goalkeepers are just goalkeepers in FIFA, but Kamani is truly shocking, like truly shocking. And we end up getting the first goal quite easily. Ball goes through there to Lionel Messi. Messi shoots, Messi scores, even though it's on his weak foot. He has got a 4-star weak foot these days. So very easy first goal for me. And when I say, like, my goalkeeper is good, look at this for a save. What even is that? That's like a million reflexes. It's ridiculous how he saved that. I thought that was a goal. I was literally, okay, goal, 1-1, but it wasn't. And a few minutes after that chance that he missed, we get down the right-hand side with Neymar. I've cut inside a few times, so he was kind of waiting for me to cut inside, so I just kept running down the line, passed it into Messi, shot and scored. And interestingly, only 30 minutes in, and my opponent had created a couple of chances, he just gave up. So I thought, you know what I'll do? I'll score a couple of goals. I'll kind of cement the victory by putting the ball in the back of the net a few more times, and then just do nothing for the rest of the game. And much to my surprise, his keeper managed to save my first shot. Messi gets in, completes, I think that's his hat-trick. I do believe that's his hat-trick, but scores a goal anyway to make it 3-0. And then a few minutes later, after he kicked off, I stole the ball, broke back through with Ronaldo, and played it through to Neymar, who puts it in the back of the net for 4-0. And then I just spent the rest of the game standing on my own goal line. And you'll see here by the match stats that I dominated the game just because he wasn't there. But considering he only played 25 minutes of the game, he had one shot on target, and it was a good shot, and it was a good save, and he probably could have forged a game if he stayed and played, but he didn't. Into the semi-final we go. Another really nice team, another La Liga team with a couple of players outside of La Liga. Blue Ronaldo, blue Thiago Silva, the 96 Suarez, the informed Modric, informed Bale. Just a really, really nice team. And this guy was actually a really good player. And we start off with a clip from him breaking down the left-hand side with Ronaldo. He gets into the space, and what a save again from Areola.
Just amazing, amazing saves that he was making, and I showed the ones I could remember when they were, but there was a lot more saves that he made that I didn't show because I just couldn't find them, or couldn't remember where they were. And off the back of that save, we end up going down the other end a few minutes later and making it 1-0 from Lionel Messi. Now I don't believe the guy that I played here was a subscriber, but he did send me messages after the game. He goes through here, Suarez is in, bang, what a save again from Areola. Unlucky to not have the ball go out of play or fall to one of my defenders there. Suarez crosses it in, and I think it was Gareth Bale there for the header to make it 1-1. 10 minutes left now in the game, and this again, another quite, not a difficult game by way of, I don't think he was necessarily better than me, but it was tough in the sense that I just couldn't break through his defence. And eventually, after 80 minutes, Messi gets into a nice bit of space after a bit of lag, which obviously makes it really difficult to defend, and it could have been a huge part into as why I ended up scoring there. And then my opponent once again goes counter-attacking or all-out attack. We get in behind with Aubameyang, lays it off to Messi, 3-1, game over. And he messaged me after the game saying, good game. Of course, reciprocated with a good game. And it was a good game. It was a fun game. Other than the little bits of lag, the little pockets of lag here and there, it was quite an interesting game. And if you are a viewer, Paper Pabs, GG's, bro. GG's. So into the final we go, guys. At this point, I was actually in a call with Bates and Huge Gorilla and Marshall and Fangs, I think, just saying I don't really care if I don't win the final because I've made it to the final. So anything here is a bonus, and we come up against another astonishing La Liga team with Ronaldo, Suarez, Carrasco, Bruno again. He's got inform Iniesta, inform Godin, like just a fantastic team yet again. And things started off pretty well for us here. 20 minutes in, Neymar whips a ball across from a corner and Ronaldo scores with the header to make it 1-0 to me. So good nerve settler after just 20 minutes. And I was kind of like in control of the game in pockets, but I was getting countered a lot. I keep giving the ball away needlessly in midfield and attack, and I get countered. On this occasion, I didn't give the ball away needlessly. I actually stole the ball in his defence, got through with Neymar. Messi was there. Messi puts it in the back of the net. Messi, the absolute star of the show for this whole tournament. And look at that again for a save from Areola. But once again, unluckily, it falls back to my opponent here. Iniesta whips it in. The header comes in and it's a goal. Like the keeper just made unbelievable saves. But we go 2-1, guys, now. And, 20 minutes left. Didn't want the momentum to shift to happen. And into the 90th minute, he gives the ball away needlessly in midfield himself. I see Neymar making the run, so I thought, let me give it a try, get it down there. And a little bit of skills, a little bit of trickery, gets past the first defender. A little bit of a nice dribbling, gets past the second defender. The ball into Aubameyang, wraps the game up. And we win 3-1, and we win a draft, guys. So it's been 4 episodes since the last draft win. And I was very happy to get another one under my belt. And it was quite a tough tournament throughout the whole thing. A really nice formation. Turns out it wasn't the sideman shirt that was putting me off. And yeah, we get a nice draft win. And that, guys, is going to lead us into the packs. Let's see what we get.
Yes! 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 We won the draft. Oh, that is such a weight off my mind, guys. This team was magnificent. It was truly brilliant. First things first. I just want to let you guys know that a lot of people send me messages. As you can see, 246 there on this Draft to Glory account. I do read them. I don't necessarily read all of them, but I do look through them and read them. So for those of you that continually send me messages saying how much you love the series, how much you're a fan of me and stuff, I thank you guys so much. Genuinely, I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But with that out of the way, we won the fucking draft, and it was quite an easy win. The first game was quite difficult. Even though I felt like I was dominant, my opponent got just a massive momentum shift. We went 3-1 up, and then within 2 minutes, it was 3-3. We beat him in extra time. He was a viewer as well. So good game to you. The person I played in the second game, he just left after 2 goals. So I scored a couple more to cement the game and then just stood there and did nothing. Third game was also a viewer. And the final there, we just won as well. But this team, I tell you what, this goalkeeper, I'm going to try and find the saves throughout the games. He is amazing. Like, genuinely amazing. He saved me several times with saves where I'm just like, I've considered, what the, how? Like, that's the kind of reactions I was giving because he was amazing. I think this team was just great. Bruno and Bruno and, what's his name? Zurutuza were a good midfield pair, although quite often, after even 30 sometimes minutes, 45 minutes, I'd sub them out for Di Maria and Muller. and I'd bring Aubameyang on a little bit later on during the games. Aubameyang did great. I wish EA would show you the stats of the players for the 4 games that you had them. That would be great. But guys, we won the draft. Oh, it was so important. It was so important to win the draft, and we've done it. Now, we haven't had a great draft prize in I don't know how long. I would be so happy if EA gave us a 50k pack or a 100k pack. I don't want the 25ks and the 225ks, and I don't want the 225ks and the 7.5k. I just want a 50k and a 100k, and we get the 225ks and the 7.5k. It's a bit disappointing, but what are you gonna do? What we got there? We've still got 50k, mad 50k packs there. So a premium gold pack and 2 rare gold packs. It's not a bad prize for winning the draft. It's not a great prize, but we'll see who we get in it. Can we just get an inform? That'd be sick. What do we start with? Nothing. We start with Gonzalez. Couple of contracts may be sellable. We'll send those up to the trade pile. That River Plate kit might sell. The Jaguar's bad. Just take a look at that. I'll actually start sending this to the club because I don't have enough space on the trade pile. Yeah, that looks like it will sell for about 400 coins, so that's not too bad. And the rest of it will be discarded for 1,000 coins. Now we've got the 2 best packs, the 2 rare gold packs. EA, I beg you, a sellable player, 1 sellable player. We get Benzema, Lacazette. That's decent. That is decent. That's not bad. I don't know how much he goes for. I know it's not crazy amounts. 5,000 coins. That is not bad. We'll send him to the club. We'll send a Runa Kone to the club as well. The contracts and fitness card will sell. We also get Simon Mignolet, who will also sell for about 1,000 coins. The right back to right wing back doesn't sell. Neither does coach, so we'll discard that. I asked for 1 sellable player. I got 1 sellable player. We have now made profit in this. Regardless, we're going to make 10,000 coins profit. What do we get in our final pack? Aguero on the pack. Is that Kalanoglu? I can't pronounce his name properly, but that's a bad pack. We got Jose Mourinho, contracts, fitness card, Spanish card. We'll save those. That Stuttgart kit isn't bad, but it doesn't sell. And the Mexico away kit is licensed for a national team kit, so it might sell because it's licensed. So the cheapest one is 2,000 coins. So we'll actually get about 1,500 coins for that Mexico away kit. And then, like there'll probably be conflict, but tell me how to pronounce it. He goes for 1,000 coins. That's not bad. I'd say all in all, guys, we probably made about 8 to 10,000 coins here today, which is pretty damn good. It's not great, but it's pretty damn good. We also sold a whole bunch of stuff, which is nice. But anyway, guys, we won the draft. We won the draft. So, fantastic stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking by me through my period of bad FIFA play when I was going out in the first round for a couple of episodes in a row. Thank you for being here. Drop a like on the video, and I'm out. Peace.